The wind from the wilderness, cool with the evening, gently swept across the hillsides of Galilee. Jesus had been teaching all day, and the crowd listened in quiet reverence, their eyes filled with a hunger that was not just for the soul, but for the body as well. As the sun began to set, the disciples approached Jesus with worried faces. "Teacher," one said, "it is getting late and this is a desolate place. Send the people away so they can go to the villages and buy themselves some food." Jesus looked out at the vast sea of faces, his expression not one of anxiety, but of gentle resolve. "There is no need," he said. "You give them something to eat." The disciples exchanged bewildered glances, some even offering a wry smile. Where would we get enough money to buy so much food? There are over 5,000 men here, not to mention the women and children. And even if we had the money, there is nowhere to buy anything. At that moment, a disciple named Andrew brought a small boy forward. In his hands, the boy clutched a small cloth bag containing his lunch. "Teacher," Andrew said, "here is a young boy with 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish. But what good is this for so many people?" Jesus looked at the boy, and a kind smile warmed his face. He took the bag, gently patting the boy on the head as if this meager meal were the most precious gift he had ever received. He instructed the disciples to have the crowd sit down in orderly groups on the green grass. He took the bread and fish, looked up to heaven, and gave thanks to God. Then, he broke the bread and gave it to the disciples, who in turn distributed it to the people. He did the same with the fish, and the miracle began. In Jesus' hands, the bread and fish seemed to be an endless supply. They were broken and passed again, distributed to every hungry person. Thousands of hands reached out, receiving the food, eating with a mix of surprise and gratitude. The hunger and weariness on their faces turned to wonder and satisfaction as they saw that everyone around them was eating their fill. When all had eaten and were satisfied, Jesus said to his disciples, "Gather the pieces that are left over. Let nothing be wasted." The disciples obeyed, walking through the crowd with baskets, collecting the fragments of bread and fish. To their astonishment, they filled 12 whole baskets with the leftovers, more than they had started with. The wind from the wilderness now carried the sound of joyful laughter and amazed chatter. The people had not only been fed, but they had witnessed an impossible miracle. They knew that the man standing before them could not only satisfy their physical hunger, but also the deep spiritual hunger within their hearts. The story of the 5 loaves and 2 fish has been passed down ever since, an eternal testimony to hope and the power of faith.